Welcome back. Breaking news coming in, and this is in regard to Bangladesh's deposed Premier Sheikh Hasina, formally indicted in crimes against humanity. And this is a Bangladesh tribunal on Thursday indicted the ousted Prime Minister over the deaths of protesters. Hasina is facing charges of crimes against humanity, and this is a three-member panel headed basically in Bangladesh, and that has in fact indicted Sheikh Hasina. Sheikh Hasina, who is in fact in India. Now, the Bangladesh's interim government, led by the Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus, has urged India to be guided by conscience and moral clarity over its handling of the extradition request for the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina. So she has now formally been indicted in crimes against humanity, and these are the cases against the ex-Bangladeshi leader. We have Saurabh joining us. Saurabh, take us through the case that is being made is on grounds of crimes against humanity, and this is against what happened to the protesters at the time when she fled from her country.
Yes, there's been a furor in Bangladesh over the charges that have been brought against Sheikh Hasina, and what has happened today is that the court has accepted these charges against her. Earlier, it was formally brought before court, which means she was formally charged. Now she's been indicted, which means the court has accepted these charges, and of course a trial will proceed. Now, why is this important? Well, this is something that is taking place in the International Crimes Tribunal, ICT, in Bangladesh. This is a tribunal that was originally set up to hear crimes, hear cases related to war crimes during the 1971 Liberation War. And then, of course, during the August uprising last year, you remember Sheikh Hasina fled Dhaka in a military plane. The plane flew very low. It was it was in a very dramatic fashion, that the plane flew low and then finally, sort of gained altitude only after entering Indian airspace. But this is something that is now, a case that's being closely watched in Bangladesh, but not only in Bangladesh. It has, ramifications beyond the borders of Bangladesh, and it's being watched everywhere because, there's been a furor, like I said, about a report by the BBC. But again, this is about Sheikh Hasina. The crimes specifically against her, or the charges that are against her is, giving instructions to law enforcement to kill people or protesters. Although, the Sheikh Hasina's son has defended her today, saying that these are all trumped up charges.
Right.